This is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here, but also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. To throw, it's St. Clair. Buying time now, rolling to his left. Gets some space around the 30. Tough to show, but a sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
So quickly, all the way up to the 36 in his first down. Wants to throw it. It's a screen pass quickly to the running back. And they bring him down. Blockers, not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
And it's a bunch formation. Looking to pass here on second down. On the move now. He bought some time, now lets it go. And it's picked off, threw it across his body, and paid the price. Not much on the return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42.
Boy, a costly mistake here by the quarterback. Forces that ball into coverage, and the defense comes up with the interception. Hate to see the game start off like this for this offense.
Receiver in motion now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He'll throw it now. Makes the grab. It's Roberts. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Here comes a jet sweep. Bites off a defender. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. And you think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
Back to throw. It's Sayan. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle.
Defense dials up the pressure there, plays man coverage, but they couldn't quite get to the quarterback in time, and he finds a nice completion.
Here's the second down play. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And the single back takes the handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Grab near the sticks. It's Williams.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
He's running out of time here. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the catch.
Second down after that completion. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Snags a quick throw. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. The quarterback had time to look around the entire defense, and just as he's about to get hit, able to check it down to the running back, and look at the big gain. Good job by the quarterback.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Boy, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Trying to throw for it on third and goal. He's got it near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
No surprise here. The coach has got the offense on the field. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. Dropping back. It's Sayin. Intercepted in the end zone. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Well, this isn't exactly how we envision this game getting started. You see an interception early, you're thinking, okay, great opportunity, bang, they throw an interception right back. So everything is even, we can start all over, and the offense comes back out on the field.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
This is the advantage, in my opinion, of having that big body tight end. He took a big shot, held on to the football for a first down. This toughness cannot be taken for granted.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Toss play to the outside. He's found some room at the 45. He's in the clear. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
The old toss play, man. This is a play that used to be so popular in college football when teams ran out of the I formation. Nowadays, you can pretty much run the toss out of almost any formation. But the key is still sealing.
Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Ball carrier tackled at the 2. A solid gain on that completion.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Nittany Lions will line up here on first down and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. Press coverage now from the secondary. Play action here on first down. Buying time, moving to his left. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? The pass is intercepted. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Headed for the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Penn State.
Chris, I can't believe the quarterback took it all the way to the end zone. That is a big-time play. The defense, to their credit, had everybody covered, but they forgot to account for the mobility of this quarterback. It sure made them pay for it.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Ohio State, 0.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. This should be the last play of the quarter. Looking to pass, it's Sayin. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Ohio State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Now they get set to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And the ball to the ground. And the offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Important second down play coming up. And here's the handoff. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this first down. And, Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area, Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball, probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades, going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently, and, of course, Saquon.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Deep shot caught inside the 25. And he'll go down, but he does have first down yardage.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Nittany Lions will have 1st and 10 here. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. Here's a screen pass to the running back. He shreds the tackle. Pointing toward the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Still no answer for this offensive machine. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Running back grabs it on a screen. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Looking deep to the right side. He's got it with room to run. Breaks into the clear. At the 20. At the 10. Touchdown, Buckeyes. That's how you finish a play.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
The extra point is good, but down by a touchdown, 21-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
14.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Scanning the field, it's St. Clair. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a 1st down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
It's a run. Running back's got it. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
And the Nittany Lions with 1st and 10 here. Trying to find some room. It's Ball. End zone ahead. Couldn't quite get in. Tackle down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
The Nittany Lions looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. The quarterback will just sneak it now. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the extra point makes it a 28-14 game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
14.
He's got it inside the 15. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. To throw, it's Sayin. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. He's bringing it back. All the way back for a score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the 1st half.
Automatic on the PAT.
Penn State, 35. Ohio State, 14.
Return begins inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The sure hands. It's Porter. They bring him down, but that's a good play. It moves the ball to the 39. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run that hurry up. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Makes the catch. It's Porter. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. He escapes the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Looking to chuck it again. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. See what the call is on 1st and 10. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Dropping back. It's Sayin. The pocket breaking down. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion. Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
17.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. They'll run it out of the shotgun. In the clear at the 25. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Coleman. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Dropping back. It's St. Clair. Looking for a man deep on the right side. He's got it inside the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Penn State.
Chris, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
And the point after is right down the middle. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. So they start the drive here looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Penn State 42, Ohio State 17.
Nittany Lions will kick this away to start the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. A lot of work to do in the second half. Down big, and he gets something going right now. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Looking to scramble. Gets rid of it on the move. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but he makes the 3-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Man heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback's scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And they'll get him down that time.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Drop him back, looking to throw for the first down. He lets it go on the move. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And gain enough to set up first down now at the 39. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. And the wideout goes in motion. First down, looking to throw the ball. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Big moment here in this championship game. 3rd and short on the 8th play of the drive. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. On the move now. Caught near the sticks. It's Williams. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Handoff with a single back. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Catch made across the middle by the running back. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. It's a quick grab. Tackle, but first down. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. Defense is coming after him. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Defense picks it up on the run.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.